Processed foods. All right, I know that this one has just been beaten to death in the media and everywhere. Everybody's like, stay away from processed foods, they're bad for you. Well, bad for you doesn't really give you a reason to not do it because they taste good, right? It's like, well, I just want something that tastes really good. I just want my Doritos because I like Doritos, right? However, when we're thinking about how we're going to allocate the resources of the energy of our body, are we going to allocate them to our focus and to our mind to be able to push us forward to the life that we want? Or are we choosing the life that we defaulted to that we didn't want because we wanted the 20-minute high of the Dorito? Think about it for a little bit. Are we just defaulting because, oh, well, it's just this one time, or are we choosing what we actually want? Get focused here, okay? That Dorito, that processed food, basically anything out of a box is not going to help you focus better. It's going to, those things, if you eat from a restaurant, you eat out of a box, you eat these processed things, you are what, I don't want to make them evil because I don't think that they are, and they're not. They're not going to kill you, but at the same time, what they're going to do, they're going to have a lot of salt, they're going to have which is not bad for you. I'm not making that evil either. They're going to have a lot of sugar and they're going to have a lot of fat. None of those things are bad for you until you get way too much of them, okay? And that's how they make them taste better. They add fat, they add salt, they add sugar. If they add salt, they add fat, they add sugar, or fat, they add fat, salt, and sugar, your body is going to have to allocate resources to be able to take care of those. They're just going to kind of bog you down, make you tired. You eat a lot of sugar, you're going to have this high, and then you're going to have this crash. You eat a lot of fat, well, your body has a really hard time breaking down fat, so it's got to allocate all of its resources. It's got to be like, okay, well, we got to go and break down all these calories so that we can actually use them and do what we're supposed to do with them. Right? It takes a lot of energy to do that. Man, I want my energy up here. Okay, we're going to talk about this in later segments, but why would you eat this huge lunch that makes you want to go to sleep when you've got another 4 to 8 hours that you can put in after lunch? Okay, get that focus down. Get rid of these processed things that are just going to harm, that are not going to do anything for you here. And this, everything in your gut is going to affect up here. We're going to get into that in a little bit when we talk about probiotics and gut health, because your enteric nervous system has a connection up here. You're putting these processed foods in your body, you're taxing that nervous system, you're taxing that gut, and you're not doing yourself any favors in the focus category. This is one of those that we want to remove instead of add. We want to remove it so that we can actually let our focus flourish. For the other things, we're trying to add things in to make our focus go up or give our focus a challenge to work from. But got a pesky fly flying around me right now. The door's open, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, get rid of the processed food as much as you can. Get rid of any food that taxes your system so much that you can't go out and focus the way you need to focus. And that's all it's going to do.